Alright, welcome back. This is the tutorial video for Image Editing 101. The prior one was the lecture part for the information stuff. So we are going to use Pixlr in our assignment here to do some things with these images. So we have 6 total images and we want to use 3 different tools, cropping, and resizing, and rotating the images. So the website that they want us to use and I want you to use is Pixlr, and so you'll click on this link and I'll have that available on the assignment itself too. And before we can open any images, we need to actually download them, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to right click, we're going to save image as, and we're going to save these in our pictures folder. And they're already titled for us, which is good. So butterfly small, and then I'm going to right click, save image as, and I'm going to save all these in my pictures, so they're still in the same there. So that's flower small, and so on. So I'm just saving all these pictures right now. And that one was called a heron because that's a type of bird. This one is a lily. And this is a picture of some random people. What do they call it? Park. They're in a park. And then last picture right here is going to be this one, which is a wasp. So I've got all 6 pictures, and here's how I'm going to start the project. So in the assignment, we're going to actually add a slide deck, a Google slide deck. And all of those pictures that we just downloaded, we're going to place one each on its own slide. So we'll have a title slide, call this Intro to Editing, and you can put your first and last name, and then we're going to add some slides here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we want to actually put one of these pictures on each one. So I believe I can just drag it right on there. So yes, I'm going to resize because I'm going to actually use tools to crop this one in this case. So I want to have half and half maybe. So I'm going to do that so I have room for the after picture as well. So our very first part of this assignment is just getting the original pictures onto the slide. So do this. Resize a little better later. I'm going to do this with the lily. We're on to the park one right here. Do a little resizing, and then I'll come back to it. And the last slide with the wasp, I'm going to put right there. Okay. So on the first 2 slides, the first 2 pictures, we're going to be using the cropping tool to do those. The second 2, the heron and the lily, we're going to do resizing, and then the park and the wasp pictures, we're going to be doing rotating of those images. So here's how we do those in Pixlr. Go to Pixlr, and which is this one, and I'm going to open up the very first one. Go to my pictures folder, and the one I want is butterfly small, and here we are in Pixlr. Get that out of there, and let's set up what we're doing here. Okay, so we're cropping the image, and this right here is the crop tool, and I'm going to click the crop tool, and what it's going to allow me to do is resize where I want this to be cropped. So I can use these bars to actually take away the parts of the picture I don't want, and I can get super tight in on this butterfly if I want just the butterfly to be the main attraction of this picture, or I can get some of the surrounding area as well, but it's up to you, so you get to crop it the way you'd like. So once you've cropped it, I'm going to click the apply button, and now we've got a cropped picture, and we're going to save it. And JPEG is fine as far as the type of picture that we want, so that's good. So we do save as, and instead of butterfly small, let's call it butterfly small, and then space, and then cropped. So we know the tool that we use to do it. We're going to put this in our pictures folder so that we can see both versions. So we'll have one that's called butterfly small, and then the one that we've altered is called butterfly small cropped. So that one will save like that. We're good to go. And now we can go open up the second picture that we need to crop. So I'm going to open the image. I'm going to go to the second picture, which is the flower. And yes, I'm going to create a new one. And let's use the crop tool one more time. So crop, and I'm going to get, in this one I'm going to get some of the foliage around it as well, I think. So I'm not going to crop it as tight. So I'll do something like that. And then I think I'll put the flower kind of in the top right corner, like so, just to make it interesting. I'm going to apply, I'm going to save. JPEG is what we want. We can save as, and again, this is in our pictures folder, and we're going to call this flower small cropped. And I'm going to press save, and I've got 2 of my final products. So if I want to do these like one tool at a time, what I can do is actually go and get my cropped version of the butterfly. So I can insert image and go to my pictures that are on my computer in my pictures folder, and I'm going to get my butterfly cropped. And now I've got a comparison of the original and the cropped picture. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this. So I'm going to insert image from my computer, and the lily, this one is called flower small cropped, so I'll do that one. And I've got a comparison of the original picture and the cropped picture. So now we're going to move on and do the other two tools with the other 4 images. So for step-by-step ways of doing all this in Pixlr instead of this video, or in addition to it, you can come to this website, which is on the assignment, and this is kind of where I'm leading through. And so the next 2 pictures, we're going to do a resizing thing. So on Pixlr X, it tells us we're going to use the arrange button and then resize the image. So let's go do that. We're going to go to Pixlr X, we're going to go home here, we're going to open up an image, and the first one that we're going to do is the heron. And we are going to, okay, so this original image, when it's opened up, is 600 by 400. And so the easiest way to just show the different size of this is actually to just reverse these numbers. So we're going to go 400 by 600. So 400 wide, 600 high, and we'll save the image that way. And it'll show us the stark difference between the two. So we'll save that. JPEG or PNG, we'll go with JPEG again. We'll press save as. Instead of heron small, we're going to go heron small and resize, so that we know that's the tool that we did. And it's still in our pictures folder. So that's that image there. And now we'll go back and do that once again with the same tool. The other picture we're doing is the lily. So I'll go back to Pixlr X, I'm going home, I'm going to open the image, I'm going to go find the lily. And there's lily small. And I'll create new. And here's the button, arrange style, we need to unlock and transform. So we're going to swap these again. So 400 by 600 instead shows us contrast, and we can save and JPEG, save as, and call this lily small resized. So now we can go back over to our slide deck and put in the after pictures. So we're going to go find those. So we're going to go insert image from our computer, and we're going to go find the heron resized. And you can see the difference by just changing the size with the dimensions. And we're going to go do the same thing with the lilies. So insert image from computer, and we're going to go find lily resized, which is right here, and put that next to it. And we'll move on to the last tool, which is rotation. Okay, so the last 2 pictures, the one with the 2 people in the park and the wasp, we're actually going to use that third tool, the rotation tool. So we are going to go to the Pixlr X website, go to home. We're going to open up the original image of the park. I think it was called park. Let's see. Yep, park small right here. And we're going to create new, and we are going to do crop and rotate, and then we can flip it, rotate left, right, or we can flip it horizontally or vertically. So I think I'm just gonna make it upside down for fun, and that's it. So we'll apply it, we'll save it, and JPEG is fine. We're gonna save this as park small rotated, and I'll save that, and it's in my pictures folder still, which is good. And then the very last picture we'll do is the wasp, so we'll go open that one up, wasp small right there, and we're going to again do crop, and we're going to do a rotation, and let's just flip this one like that, and we're going to apply that tool, then we're going to save it. JPEG is fine again, save as, wasp small rotated. So now that we have all of our pictures saved, we can fill out the rest of our slide deck that we created on the assignment. So now we're going to insert the after image for the park, and that is this, rotated, and I'll resize, that way I can see the before and after. And same thing with this, I'm going to bring in the after that we flipped. There's wasp down here, wasp rotated, and there we go. To make your slide deck a little more readable, what you could do on these titles is actually put the tools, so we can put cropping for these. So Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and then this one will be resize, resize, and these two will be rotate. And that's going to be it. It's pretty simple. And what's cool about doing the slide deck like this is that on the assignment, you're done, because the Google Slides are going to save on their own, and you're just going to turn it in just like that, and easy peasy. So that's how you do the first assignment of photography using the 3 tools: cropping, resizing, and rotating.